Salutations friends, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be another favorites video, and I am going to warn you it's probably going to be a little bit long because today's video is going to be my favorite highlighters video. If you've watched my videos or ever listened to me ramble about makeup, highlighters are my obsession. I am a collector of highlighters. I have so many. If it says anywhere on the packaging highlighting, glow, illuminizer, anything like that, I usually will buy it. So I had to limit this down to as few as possible. So I'm going to do my best to keep this video short, but it will be long. But if you want to see my favorite highlighters, keep watching. I'm going to try and do these in groups. I figured maybe that way it could be a little bit shorter. My first favorite grouping of highlighters are the ones from Makeup Revolution. I love their Vivid Baked highlighters. I picked 2 out of the 3. And then I also really love this Strobe Balm, and I'm going to swatch all these for you. Generally when I wear the Strobe Balm, like I said before, I like to layer my highlighters. I'll put this one on first, and then I'll go over it with a fan brush with another highlighter. This is just really illuminating. It's really super duper like shiny and metallic, and it's really, really pretty, and I really love it. The next one, I'm going to swatch this, but you probably will not be able to see it. I love this because it is so subtle. On days where I just want like a subtle illumination and nothing to be too crazy or bold or bright, I know I'm saying that, but there are just some days where you just want a really natural glow. This one, Radiant Lights from Makeup Revolution, is perfect. I will say one thing though about these Vivid Baked highlighters. I kind of think that the design pressed into the pan is a little questionable. Just a little. Anyway, so here is Radiant Lights. Again, it's really, I'm going to put it right there. You can barely see it. If my fingers are blue, it's because I like washed my hair last night, and yeah, the dye dyed my fingers blue, and I've tried everything to get it out, so I'm gonna have like chimney sweep fingers. Sorry. Anyway, yeah, just letting you know. It's right here. You can kind of see the shine. This is just really beautiful. Sounds like a Pokemon. Beautiful. Sorry. It's really subtle, but it's really beautiful. It's very elegant. I guess that's the best way I can say it. And then the other one, which is my personal favorite out of the 3, is Golden Lights. This one is just, it's really bright. It's just show-stopping. Whenever I wear this, you can just see it from across the room. Now, the only thing I have against the Vivid Baked highlighters is they are a little bit powdery and they're not as finely milled as I like. And since I have pore issues on my cheeks, I have to be very careful with application when I put these on. So I usually put a very light application on with a fan brush, and I don't have too much of an issue when I do that. But if you do have larger pores or fine lines around up here, these might not be the best highlighters for you unless you have a really good steady hand. They can emphasize wrinkles and fine lines and pores. So I am very mindful when I put specifically Gold Lights on. Use the Wayne Goss fan brush, you know, like I'm very specific when I put these on, but when I do put them on, they do look beautiful, and I do love wearing them. And for $6, this guy's $6. It's a great highlighter. Now, I know that Makeup Revolution is really hard to find in the States. You can only find it at Ulta, I believe. But you can purchase them online or in stores, so definitely check them out. Alright, this is one of the harder decisions for me, and I decided to narrow it down just to one, and that was going through all my Colourpop highlighters. Now, I really love my Colourpop highlighters, and I was going to include my Lancome one into this group, but then Lancome to me is almost an exact dupe of these guys, so I didn't think it was necessary to be so redundant. But the color that I'm adding is Wisp, and I love Wisp just because my cat's, she's right there. You'll probably see her little butt. Maybe not, I don't know. Yeah. I love Wisp because it has this subtle, like, bronzy glow to it. And when you put it on your cheek, especially if you put it, like, right here, like, just over your bronzer, it gives you this, like, goddess level, like, glam glow. I love it. I do like how easy they are to apply. I do like to wear them all day, and I do also like to wear these on my lids as well. So these do double as an eyeshadow. I mean, I mean, with makeup, you can pretty much do whatever you want with it, except for eat it, and even some makeup companies you can eat it. But I do like to use this as a highlighter and also as a lid color. But out of my large collection of Colourpop highlighters, my favorite is Wisp. I couldn't do a favorite highlighter video without adding these guys to the list. These have stolen my heart and my wallet. These are the Cover of X Custom Enhancer Drops. I got them in Moonlight and Celestial. There was another color, I think it's called Sunlight, which I was also considering getting. It just was a little bit too warm and gold for me to use as a highlight, and these are expensive, so I decided to skip it. Part of me wishes I'd gotten it, but then the other part of me is like, girl, you don't need it. But these are just beautiful. I love mixing these in with my foundation. I love putting them in the corners of my eye, on my lids, and they just make a beautiful, beautiful highlight. Again, these can be very emphasizing if you have wrinkles or large pores like I do on the sides of my cheeks, so you have to be very specific with your application. I find the best way to apply these is to put them on with a damp beauty blender, and right before they dry, like not right as you put it on, but they tend to dry really fast, so you wait a few seconds, and then you take your stippling brush, or a fan brush is even better, and you just kind of blend it out, and it'll give you a really nice effect without emphasizing any of the things you don't want to emphasize. So this one right here is Celestial, and it's this beautiful light pink golden color. Beautiful, look at my chimney sweet fingers. Beautiful light pink golden color. I love this on the cheeks. And then Moonlight, which is this one right here, which is warmer. This is perfect for like over bronzer. I also really love this. Again, this is the one that I usually wear on my eyes. And then right here, that's Moonlight and more chimney sweet fingers. So again, that's Celestial and that's Moonlight, and these are just show-stoppingly gorgeous. Next up, I had to break these products because they came in a kit into just my favorite part of the kit, just because I thought it was redundant to have a variety of the same thing. So out of the Pat McGrath Skin Fetish kits, the pressed pigments are just winners for me. This one right here is golden. This came in the gold kit. This one here is iridescent pink. This came in the nude kit. Now you'll hear some people say that they don't like it, that it's not worth the money, and you know what, again, whenever I hear reviews like that, it's true for those people. And it's always good when you're thinking of spending a lot of money on a product to read the good reviews as well as the bad. I love everything about these kits. Let me just say, I love the balm, I love the cream highlighter, I love the pressed pigment, and some people hated the brush. I actually really like the brush. Again, everyone is different. But my favorite part of the kits were absolutely these guys right here. And again, my very first YouTube video was a first impression video of these, and it's poorly done, even more poorly done than these videos have been recently because the lighting's been so bad, because I've been shooting in here so my film quality's low. Even worse than it is now. I know, it's hard to believe that's possible. But anyway, I'm going to do my best to show you these guys. Now, I love these. The only real problem I had, the only two real problems I had with these guys was the fact that I feel like the packaging was super cheap. Not the packaging that they came in. I actually really like the packaging that they came in, but the packaging like this, super cheap. And that these don't wear all day. These wear about 4 hours before you have to reapply. But what I do like about them is like they are so finely milled. They are just a dream to wear and put on. The golden is just beautiful, but my absolute favorite out of both of them is the iridescent pink. I think because since I have light pink undertones, like I said, I had baby pig complexion, very pale with pink undertones. This just really looks the best on me, but they both look beautiful. You can see just the iridescence in it. It's insane. It's just insane. These are gorgeous. I get stopped by people I don't know when I wear these highlighters. I rarely get stopped for makeup. I might get stopped for like my purses or my lipstick or my jewelry, never my highlighter. But this, when I wear this, I get stopped. People are like, what are you wearing? What is your highlighter? Like specifically asking me what my highlighter is. So these are just freakishly gorgeous. I had to narrow it down from all my Becca highlighters. because I have some poured, I have some of the liquid, and then I have the pressed, just 3 of the pressed. I'm not going to swatch these just because everyone has these. Maybe I will swatch them. I don't know. I'll swatch them fast. Because okay, first and foremost, I like the pressed above the poured. I don't like the poured in these. They're too sticky. I don't like them. They don't look good on me. And the liquid ones, to me, this just beats everyone out of the water. But the pressed powders are some of the best highlighters on the freaking market. So this one right here is rose gold. And this one I wear more as a blush highlight. So if I have a light blush on, I'll put this on over it to kind of like illuminate it. And it's really beautiful. And that's rose gold. The next up is Pearl. And this is a recent one to my collection. Just because I really just wanted like a blinding white highlight. So I got this like a few weeks ago, but I've been wearing it all the time. It's just really gorgeous and icy and beautiful, and I love the consistency and the wear of it. This is also really good above your brow bone or on your, to emphasize your eyebrows or to really make them pop. This is beautiful for that. And last but not least, obviously, if anyone has Becca Highlighters, this one is obviously in everyone's collection. This is Champagne Pop. This is my favorite out of all of them. This is just a really fantastic color. Jaclyn Hill killed it with this. I was considering buying more along the entire line that was just released, but I had just bought this, and so everything has Champagne Pop, and I think some have Prosciutto Pop. I didn't feel the need to buy other things because I already had a full one of this that I literally just bought a new one of like 2 months ago. But Champagne Pop is, just universally flattering on everybody. It's just ridiculously gorgeous. So yeah, out of all my Beccas, I managed to narrow it down to these 3. I love them all very much. 2 more to go. Oh my gosh, this might not be like 50 hours long. It might just be 30 hours long. Okay, so I had to again go through all of my different powders and highlighters from this brand, and I actually managed to narrow it down just to one, and that is the Hourglass Ambient Strobe Lighting Power and Incandescent Strobe Light. The reason why this one won is because this is the only one that I've repurchased, or I will repurchase. The other ones I've bought and I've liked, but I have not liked nearly as much as I like this. Now, I also use this as a finishing powder sometimes if I want to really illuminate my face. I also like to mix this or blend this with Radiant Lights for a really natural look, but this is just for me like a universally flattering color when it comes down to a highlight, especially when I want to wear a natural look. It's just beautiful. It's gorgeous. It's actually what I'm wearing now. I don't know if you can see. It's really subtle but really beautiful, and I love this. I would recommend, if you're gonna look for, you can see what I mean? Like, it's just really light, but it's just really pretty. When it comes down to specifically the strobe lights or any of the Hourglass lights, illuminating powders, I view this as you do not need every single one in the collection because every single one of them are just slightly different than the rest. So find the one that works best for you and spend your money on other highlighters or other products. You don't need to get different ones. It's not like the Becca ones where every single one is like ridiculously different, that you could probably buy the entire collection and get different wear out of each one for different looks and different effects. The looks and effects for this are going to be so subtle, it's not worth spending the extra money and getting every single one in the collection. Like, maybe get like the palette of them if you want to spend the money, but buying them loose like this, to me it doesn't make sense. And that's kind of like why I chose this one. Like, once I'm out of the other ones, or maybe I'll gift them to somebody, I don't know, I haven't decided yet, I'm not going to be repurchasing them because this is the one that I like the most. And honestly, this finish is so subtly different that I could forget the name of this and buy another one and probably be okay. But out of all of them, this is my favorite, and I do love this very much. Last but not least, and this was hard because I had to literally spend like 15 minutes deciding which one of these I wanted to include, because I had to include one of them because I think these are my super favorites right now. But on top of that, there's so many that I could have easily included them all, but I'm including one, and it's actually the newest one that I got, and it's the Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kits. If you're just starting with highlighters and you want a nice variety of highlighters but you don't want to spend a lot of money, get one of the Glow Kits. You're going to get 4 to 6 if you get the Moonchild of beautiful highlighters. They have different themes, or some of them are more warmer, some of them are more fun colored, some of them are more universally flattering. You get giant pans and it's 40 bucks. I mean, this was like 45. These were 42. These are 38. I mean, like, you're gonna get big pans for 40 bucks. So it's a great way to start getting used to highlighters, seeing if you like highlighters without spending a ridiculous amount of money to get a larger collection. So the reason why I chose Moonchild is because out of all of the highlighters I have, this one has the different colors than my other favorites. Like the Gleam kit, the Sweets kit, everyone I can find different highlighters that are favorites that are single, like this or like this in the collection, but the Moonchild had the most original colors that I absolutely love, that I don't have in other colors, in other palettes or other highlighters. So that's why I chose this one, because overall I like using this one because it is so unique to my collection. Obviously the pans are a little bit smaller because you get 6 and not 4, but you still get, how much product do you get again? Where are you? I don't remember. I know it says somewhere. Here we go. 4.2 grams, 0.15 ounce each. So that's a nice size. Again, all of these colors are just freakishly gorgeous. I love, okay, I still stand that I think that Pink Heart is a dupe for this guy right here. I did a video on this where I kind of showed off the thing. Maybe I'll link it below. The video wasn't that good. Maybe I won't link it below. If you want to see it, just look through my videos. I'm not going to link it because, you know, I'm not too happy with that video. Anyway, okay, so all of these are universally beautiful on everybody. I've seen swatches on the darkest of skin and it's just ridiculously gorgeous. Like, more gorgeous than I could ever hope to look. And I've seen it on other people and it's just, this is just so universally flattering. It's ethereal, it's whimsical, it's magical. It'll make you look like a fairy princess or a beautiful unicorn or a leprechaun if you wear the Lucky Clover, but a pretty leprechaun, a whimsical, gorgeous, ethereal leprechaun. These are all beautiful. So I'm gonna really quickly just swatch them for you. Please ignore I'm gonna go like this so you don't have to look at my chimney sweep fingers. But we're gonna start off right here with Pink Heart. Can you see? It's really subtle. That's what I like about these, is they are so subtle. And then we have Lucky Clover. See? And if I'm going down, I have a little makeup wipe so I'm not contaminating. Blue Moon I love. It's really, really, really subtle. And I really want to say that's why I think this works universally on a lot of different people. This one right here is Blue Ice. See? And then we have Star, which is very silvery. These are also really finely milled too. And then last but not least, Purple Horseshoe, which is the winner for me. See if I can put this away and show you. So as you can see, it's really, the lighting in here is horrible, I'm sorry. They're really beautiful, they're really light. So basically when you put any of these on, it's gonna give you, like, from the front, it has a tiny bit of a white cast, so do keep that in mind, but you can blend it out where you don't have it. And then as soon as you turn, it's like blindingly beautiful fairy princess or fairy prince or whatever you want to be. You can be whatever you want to be. So yeah, that's why I love the Moonchild one, because it just is so universally flattering and it's so whimsical and different. Well, that's it. That's my favorite highlighters. If you will notice, I didn't have as many high-end here as normal. Some highlighters that didn't make the cut were Dior, Bobbi Brown, Chanel, YSL. I mean, I love all those highlighters very much, but I think, like, with me, like, highlighters The good ones can cost as little as $6, and you don't need to spend $80 on some of the best highlighters out there. But there are some really nice luxury and prestige brand highlighters that I would probably stand behind and say these are amazing and definitely worth the money. Anyway, thanks so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. My favorites videos are almost done. I think I've got 2 more and then that's it. I know, crazy, right? So anyway, if you like content like this and you like me, please feel free to subscribe. It's free, I'm free, and I put out new videos every Monday through Fridays and sometimes also on the weekends. Also, if you guys have any favorite highlighters, please let me know below because I will probably buy them. In any case, I hope you guys are all happy and healthy and have a great day, month, year, whatever, and I'll see you next time. Bye!